What's up, everybody? Week 1 is here. Starts tonight. Tampa Bay, Dallas. Man, it's going to be a good game tonight. Hopefully, it's a high-scoring game. Hopefully, I get a few touchdowns for Elliott, a few touchdowns for Brown, and I can start off the week nice. This week's matchup, Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP, is taking on the defending champs, Flying Buffalo Wings. Alex, man, last year I kicked your ass in Week 12, 145-92. Hopefully, I can continue that streak this year. Looking at the matchups, man, and I gotta tell you, it's gonna be tight. I mean, you got Allen going, you got Cook. I like the pickup of Najee Harris. I think he's gonna be a beast. That being said, it's gonna be a hard week for me, but I got faith I'm gonna pull through. Next matchup is Gotham Knights versus Colin Kaepernick. And last year, Jordan knocked out Gotham Knights in I think it was week 7, 121-106. Looking at the matchups this week, and Jordan, man, you've got some question marks, man. Ekeler potentially may not play. That's gonna hurt. I mean, looking at Gotham Knights, he doesn't really have much running backs, man. Mack and Henderson. I mean, listen, Henderson, I think is the starting nod, but we'll see what he does with the Rams. Next matchup, Bushwick Hitman versus Team Deal. And last year, Bushwick Hitman won. So this is 2 years in a row now that you guys are playing against each other in Week 1. Last year, Bushwick Hitman won 91-89. Talk about a close game to start the season. Looking at the matchup, and I think I said before, man, damn, Bubba, you got a beast team, man. And I honestly, man, I think your team looks really good, man. So I think you're going to take this. We'll see how it goes, man. Anything can happen in Week 1. Next matchup, the Battle of the Giants. Brooklyn Giants versus Legendary Giant. Last week in Week 11, Legendary Giant took out Brooklyn Giants 95-78. Looking at their matchups this week, and man, it looks like, you know what? It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight one. You know McCaffrey's going to do his thing. Jones against New Orleans. We'll see how he does against that defense. This is going to be a close matchup. Be interesting to see who comes out of it. Next, we have the Battle of the Newbies. Ojo Meister versus Ridley's Believe It or Not. Both new teams coming in. Both had interesting drafts. Nice pickup, Marty, on picking up Mac Jones. Let me tell you, man, as soon as they announced that he was the starting quarterback, I went to check on there, and boom, he was already gone. Man, you guys are vultures, man. You can't pick up anybody. I went back into the history logs, to the history of this league, and new teams facing a returning team in this league are 5-5. Now, since both teams are new, someone's going to get a win, someone's going to lose. Only 2 other times has that happened. So this is the 3rd time that 2 new teams will be starting off against each other. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But, yeah, I was looking here, man. 2013, you had High Flying Jets, who I don't even remember who that was, losing to Bushwick Hitman. Then you had Losers, which was Jordan, his first original team name, who won 152-108 against Fourth and Forever, my brother-in-law who used to be in this league. Then we had teams like 2014 that came in, 2015. 2016, we had 3 new teams who are still with us. NT 8000, who ended up being Red Ghost 120-117. And then Gotham Knights and Legendary Giant played against each other. And Legendary Giant pulled out the win 120-119. Talk about closest of margins. So, yeah, it's been interesting. And like I said, it's going to be a great matchup. One of these 2 teams is going to start off 1-0. And is going to start off right in the season. The other one going to drop 0-1. So good luck to both of you. Then we have Steel Curtain against Bad Boys. Now, Steel Curtain last year actually beat Bad Boys by 1 point, 81-80 back in Week 4. Looking at the teams this week, man, Bad Boys, I think Bad Boys got this. I mean, I'm just looking at their running backs with Chubb. Now, Jacobs is questionable. And if he doesn't play next week, that means 2 things. 1, that's going to hurt your chances because you got one of your big starting running backs that are out. And 2, more points for Waller. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. But yes, Steel Curtain and Bad Boys, man. I think Bad Boys are going to take this. And then the last matchup, Frank's Jets versus M Team 8000. Frank's Jets won last year, 147 to 124 in Week 7. I mean, just looking at it, I think this is going to be. I think my brother-in-law is going to take this one just because M Team 8000. Even though, you know what? Actually, you know why I changed that? This actually may be closer than I thought. Brady and Prescott both going tonight. So I guess after tonight, you really get a good feel of who had the bigger game. Henry against Barkley is a good matchup. Ridley against Hopkins. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be close. Actually, I take that back. This is going to be a close game. It's going to be interesting to see. So, good luck, everybody, this week. One thing that I'm going to start doing new on this, just for this year, because it's the 10th anniversary, I'm going to start highlighting each team and just talk a little bit about them, just so, 10-year anniversary, a little nostalgia, and also, get to know some of the other team owners. I'm going to try, if possible, to actually do like one-on-one live interviews with them, if it's possible, if time permits. But since I just decided to do this, I'm going to start off with me, Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP. I was part of the original 5 and the founder of this league. My all-time record, 64-43 in this league. Two-time champion, the only champion to ever go back-to-back. I did it in 15 and 16. I was a runner-up once, and out of the 9 years that we've played, I've made it to the playoffs 7 times. So my pedigree stands strong. Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP. It's been fun doing this league. I try to think of new interesting ways how to make this exciting, make this fun. I'm glad there's some of you guys who've been with me since the beginning, some who've come along the way. I realized, like, Jordan came on in season 2. I didn't realize it was that long ago. And then 2016 when we had the big infusion, Gotham Knights, MTD 8000, Legendary Giant, you guys came on. And listen, you guys make this league fun. So thank you guys for sticking with it, playing year in, year out. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's see an L for Dallas. Let's see big points. There'll be big fantasy points. All right. You guys have a good week, and I will talk to you guys after Sunday.